Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. My name is Sam Evans. I'm here to tell you there's been a travesty of justice this week. My favorite player, Luka Doncic, has received some ill gains of sorts. He's been named the player of the week for the Western Conference, and no, sadly, he does not deserve it. Now, he's missed out in the past when he should have gotten it, so maybe the NBA is trying to make up for these miscarriages of justice in last season. However, here's why he didn't deserve it. His plus minus per game was 2.9. Not real good, considering Dallas won every game. And his teammate, Jalen Brunson's plus minus was plus 19 per game. Plus 19, plus 2.6. Which one sounds better to you? Anyway, moving on. We'll come back to Luka in a second. Jrue Holiday won Eastern Conference Player of the Week. The Bucks went 3-1, and Jrue had a great week. I think he deserved that win. Let's have a look at the games that they played. As you can see here, the Mavericks, the Thunder, 127-106. Then they beat the Celtics, 113-108. Then they beat the Knicks, 99-86. Then the Mavs beat the Wizards, 109-87. Jrue's week, they lost to the Clippers, got spanked by the Clippers, 129-105. They beat the Lakers, 112-97. That's to be expected though, isn't it? They beat the Trailblazers, 127-109. And they beat the Kings, 129-128 in a very close game. So, back to Luka. Here's Luka's numbers for the week. He played 4 games. Here you can see on Basketball Reference, I'm looking at the game log. Over those games, they're the 173rd to 176th career games. His game score was 19.2. Now, he shot the ball very, very well. Field goal percentage was 54.4%. 3-point percentage was 40%. His free throw percentage was 52%. Bit of an aberration there. That's a tough one. His rebounding, 6.8 rebounds, not too bad. It's okay. Not really any offensive rebounds, so I wouldn't say too much about that. Assists, 6.3. That's not too bad. Well below his averages. 1 steal per game, 0.3 blocks, 5 turnovers per game. So he has about a 1.2 to 1 ratio of assist to turnover. That's really bad. And he averaged 28.3 points. But like I said, his plus minus, plus 2.8. His teammate, Jalen Brunson's plus minus, plus 19. Okay, so if Luka shouldn't have won it, who should have won it? Well, let's have a look. Okay. If you haven't already realized, we're looking here at Rudy Gobert's stats for the week. And Utah won every game that week. So they're also in contention in terms of their winning percentage. However, Rudy was probably the anchor. And the reason, I would say, they won every game. What not many people are aware of is Rudy's plus minus lately has been through the freaking charts. I mean, he's plus 22.3 per game over those 4 games. Plus 22.3. Insane. Absolutely insane. Luka, plus 2.3. Gobert, 22.3. All right, let's have a look at the stats. Gobert's field goal percentage, 67%. Didn't shoot any threes, of course. He never shoots them. Free throw percentage, 67%. It's not too bad. Better than Luka's was. 7.5 free throws per game. Rebounds, 12 rebounds, 1.5 assists, 0.8 steals, 3 blocks. Pretty good in 29 minutes of game. 1.3 turnovers, 14 points, game score of 16.5, and like I said, a plus minus of 22.3. Now, you don't have to pick him, but I'll give you another choice in a second. All right. Here, you can probably see we're looking at Chris Paul. Now, Phoenix is on their own little winning streak, playing very well. And Chris Paul has been a huge reason why. Now, obviously, the addition of Chris Paul to the Suns has completely turned the team around, and they've been spectacular this year. It's going to be really exciting to see what they can do in the playoffs. Now, over this 4-game period, Chris averaged 65% from the field, 33% from three. Didn't really shoot any threes, only shot one per game, but that's okay. He averaged 78% from free throw, 4 rebounds, 11.3 assists, 1.7 steals, 1.7 turnovers, 16 points, a game score of 19.6, and a plus minus of 10 per game. Plus 10 per game. As you can see, his assist to turnover ratio was pretty spectacular, and that led to a good team game. The team was plus 10 when he was on the court. I think you can pick either Chris or Rudy for this week as the real winners of Player of the Week. Now, every week I'm going to come back to you with who I think should be the Player of the Week. If the NBA gets it right, awesome. It's not going to be hard. I'll have an easy job to do. But if they don't, whereas here they haven't, I'll share that with you. Now, if you decided that this whole West-East thing is really a load of nonsense, and some people think it is, I think that's a fair point. Maybe they should just pick the 2 best players rather than the best player from the East and then the best player from the West. So let's just pretend for a minute that we pick the 2 best players for the week from the entire league, not from either the East or the West. Now, who might we pick in addition to Jrue? Now, maybe not many of us have been talking lately about a certain player from Miami called Jimmy Butler. And Jimmy Butler's had a fantastic season, and really the Heat have sucked without him on the court. With him on the court, they've been phenomenal. So let's have a look at the 4-game stretch that Miami played. They happened to win all 4 of these games, by the way. Very important. Jimmy Butler's stats over that period: 54% from the field, 12% from three, but fortunately he only shot 2 per game. His free throw percentage was 87% on 8 per game. That's very good. He averaged 5.3 rebounds per game, 1.3 offensive rebounds, good for his position, 7.3 assists, 2 steals, 1.3 turnovers, 24.5 points, and he had a game score of 21.6 with a plus minus of 8.3 per game. So still way better than Doncic's 2 per game. His game score is also better. If I was going to pick 2 players from the league who would be ignoring East and West, just 2 best players, I'd probably go with Jrue and Jimmy. Guys, I've had fun bringing you this. I've had fun watching the NBA this week. Hope you have too. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.